government and the state government, especially particularly Plateau State government, in trying to develop documentation in terms of studies and assessment of the level of degradation that has occurred. I know that there has been several studies on this subject. However, now there are key studies on trying to establish what we call catchment management plans. Our understanding is that for every livelihood or land use, it occurs within a particular environment, has natural boundaries, right? And these natural boundaries, anything that happens within that catchment influences everything in that catchment and possibly beyond. So what we're trying to do through the government is, well, what the government is doing, using, is to develop a scientific document or a study, a scientific study, to develop a document that can be utilized as a plan for each sub area, right? So that, for instance, if the livelihood within this particular area is mining, then it is important that that livelihood is sort of properly, so that the true benefits of that mining comes out. Because when you have this, small mining here and there, what you have is
you can see be part of the program 081 0008112. You can see be part of the program 081 0008124. That's the number to call, 081 0008124. And if you're just joining us, this is Radio Nigeria Highland FM Jos, and it's the Ziva Community Initiative Radio Engagement, but it's funded from the African Center for Energy Policy. My guest in the studio is Chuka of Fordili, the managing director, Mekong Geological and Engineering Services Limited. And we are talking about the impact or the environmental impacts of artisanal and small-scale mining. All right, so you mentioned the catchment management plan. We are Nigerians. We've seen and heard so many plans and policies. They look good on paper, but how doable, how feasible is this catchment management plans? And how feasible is this catchment management plans? And all things being equal, how successful do you think this plan will be?
Thank you very much, Steve. Now, yes, one thing that is very key with this. Thank you very much, Steve. Now, yes, one thing that is very key with these plans is that it's not what I would call it, the elephant, project kind of plans. Yes, elephant stuff. We usually call them climate. We usually call them climate.
What is that? John.
Power has gone.
Yes.
Power.
No. Please just give me a second.
No problem.